will go Dean Dylan Hessen, defender in West Chairs. But again, a lot of folks back, and we are looking forward to a good lacrosse game today. Loyola, Charlie Toomey telling us, hey, we're going to be playing a lot of folks today because of the fact that we just don't really know. Somewhat similar for Kevin Warren. Opening face-off is won by the freshman Ross Prince, and lost ball, the Greyhounds in the green. Hoyas in all white today. Remember, Prince in for the banged-up James Ball. He is not in uniform today, so that'll be something to watch throughout the game as we finally have a whistle, and it will be Georgetown ball.
Georgetown talking with us earlier this week about wanting to kind of
be a miscommunication on the defensive end. Hoyas, two guys back at close defense this year. They did lose again Wesley Chairs, but they bring in a guy in Robert Plath who they're very excited about. Kevin Warren used to say he had to change the analogy because we've gotten modern, is that he could hit a computer screen as opposed to your TV set or something else. That small package to find a guy who can do that now and who will be willing to get in and make those plays on the crease. Goldberg raised his hand early to tie this one up.
One of these senior veteran leaders on the offensive side of things too, Jeremy.
Kiss. Leader really in returning stats for almost everything offensively for this team here at Loyola. Making it a 2-1 game and a long stalemate here at the dot. Let this one run out. This is what my partner Earl Brewer was never really a big fan of. Good luck to Earl today. His team debuting, his coaching debut down at Coastal Carolina in the Club League.
We're flattered to be sitting in his chair today, Jeremy. Great day for lacrosse. Opening day is always exciting. No matter how your season went last year, you can reset everything to 0.
Loyola trying to make it 3 as they're on the
against Georgetown last year. This time around, talk about the rematch, and the Greyhounds out to a good start. We talked with Kevin Warren about how the Hoyas approach matching up with the Greyhounds this year, remembering what happened last year. He said that you don't dwell on last year, but you don't forget last year as well. A lot of good competitors and the Greyhounds, couple early ones for him, and you have that player down situation. You're going to have to give up those shots from distance and lean on your goalie to be able to stop him, but that one was just too hot to handle for more.
Clean win by Prince. He shoots. He's wide of the cage. Hoyas have the backup, though. They'll retain it at the dot. It didn't go that way on the scoreboard.
Yeah, last season when these two teams met, Hoyas won the face-off battle 18-12, but lost the game 18-10. Similar situation here, as you said, Jeremy, 6-0 in the face-off dot right now, and it is all Greyhounds on the scoreboard.
Popped out, and Brandison will pick it up off the wing. Yeah, talking to Kevin Warren, to the offensive coordinator John Hogan, changed the offense up a little bit this year, trying to make sure they took advantage of the
Miller, as you said, coming out of Landon, which is one of the premier programs, not only in the area, but in the entire country. Won a championship last season. He was the most valuable offensive player on his team a couple of seasons ago. And when you're a captain of Landon, goal and had an assist in that Loyola game last year, and finally gets himself on the board 20 minutes into this contest.
You have to wonder if Wilson threw off Watkinson just a little bit, as they two of those motioned at each other, and then looked like Wilson motioned to one of his defensive teammates. So now 4-3. Hoyas turning it on with a little run here. 2 straight goals. Now have a chance to tie it up here at Georgetown and slowly work their way in when they got chances and have become good offensive weapons.
Out for him, and Hoyas have their first lead.
Got to give credit to Ray for keeping that possession alive, and another face-off violation on Loyola. So the Hoyas will have a chance here to run down
as the lead at the break.
So we are back at the dot to start the second half. One thing Ben told you about, it's at the face-offs. It's been dominated by Georgetown. It's 11-0. And Georgetown will come up with another face-off win. As up to McGurran, and the Hoyas will settle in on the offensive end. Remember, goal scorers so far in this stop, except for that one, gets by. And Georgetown now up 2. We'll see if that changes the tenor of this one at all. Again, it's been a lot about the face-off dot after Loyola able to early on it not matter. It's starting to matter in this contest. Foley trying to come out of the pack. Eventually he does. Banks will bring it up. Of course, interesting story from that opener last year talking to Kevin Warren. You know, Banks made his collegiate debut.
Wrong angle, and as you said, a 6-0 run dating all the way back to the first quarter. And finally, a little success for the Greyhounds at X.
Big possession for Loyola, a little bit of transition. Will they take a quick shot? Looks like they will settle in and trying to work it around.
All the Hoyas defenders reading Minikis' eyes, caught flat-footed. That's a really important goal for the Greyhounds. Just give themselves a bit of a foothold in this contest. A lot of time left.
New man in at the dot for Georgetown, Wilson Van Buren. This time Loyola will come up with another one. So Charlie Toomey's bunch trying to make a run of their own after stopping the Hoyas with the Haberman goal. Now another win off.
It was one of the bigger face-offs of the day.
And Hoyas will take it. And right now, if you're Georgetown, time to go around the world, trying to eat some of this penalty.
Just never slid over.
Ben, this has been the game of long droughts. Hoyas ending what was almost a 9-minute drought there. And now, on the run, will they try and cash it in? They do. Tic-tac-toe, and a shot from Ransom, the freshman. The Hoyas back up by 3.
And that low to high has given Watkinson fits all afternoon. And that clearly is what the message is right now. It starts with the face-off win again. Quick ball movement. And then once again, that low to high shot Watkinson can't pick up. And it's been the youth movement again. Ransom, the freshman from Charlotte, North Carolina.
So Loyola had fought their way back into this one, made it a 1-goal game, and then the Hoyas reel off 2 quick goals. Back to a 3-goal lead, but still plenty of time left to go in this one. 2:45 and rolling here in the third quarter.
Inside Lacrosse called him the number 53 ranked recruit in the nation. Big time get. After 19 goals last year, gets his first this year. And if you can have the kind of production that Georgetown's been able to have, I think if you asked Kevin Warren, hey, 10 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, Krogan has 1 goal and Carroll has 1 goal. Might be a little bit nervous, but recognizing 3 from Caesar and 2 from Bayman, the rest of the productions really come to play for Georgetown today.
Yeah, 2 from Miller as well.
Yeah.
And again, the kind of
very quickly and doesn't waste too long before getting his first goal of his Hoya career. Freshman out of Timonium, Maryland, McDonough School, another one of those lacrosse powerhouses. 3-time MIAA champion. Production that was being lost from last year is going to get a lot quieter if the freshmen keep on producing the way that they have. Going back to the other conversation, though, about Loyola, they've done a decent job in terms of the turnover battle. Only 13 turnovers today. That is kind of on par with what they had last year. They averaged 14 turnovers.